Hello, all you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Raw Zim, and this is...
Monteron, I never loved you.
Spooky Shiny was crying because Magna betrayed everyone.
This hamlet shall not fall.
apparently a lot of interruptions. Hey there, Kitsumamoki, thank you very much for that raid. As I was saying, this is Data Resistance Squad Scar, Season 1, Episode 23, The Invasion. We do have Conrad here working on 3D models during this stream as well. You'll see him after the art scroll is finished. But, yeah, we'll start as we always do with introductions, beginning with Kerr, the cute one.
Hello everyone, I am Kurt, I am the storyteller for this.
Champion returns. Welcome home.
And
just resubscribed for 11 months.
Go ahead.
And I am the storyteller, and I am here to bring happy fun times to everybody.
Hello everybody, I am Raw Zim, and I am playing as Asher, God of Death, Labramon, Astral, Light type, very, very evil. Yeah, definitely worship him, 100%.
And I am Tochemay, and I'm playing Brioche, the basic type Burgermon.
Doesn't even have seasoning.
Not a single sesame on that beautiful head thing of his. Everybody, it's me, Gary Carrasco, fan favorite social influencer. And I play everyone's favorite character, Charles Madoff, the sticky, slimy little Rainamon. It's a wind basic type. Better keep a hand on those pockets.
Hello, I'm Drunk Dragon Era from my own channel, Drunk_Dragon_Era. I'm going to be playing Jace, the Mythic Shadow Gilman, tonight. Yes.
And thus Magna's betrayal is started early by not going with his introduction. Magna, are you muted? Okay, I guess Magna's just... Oh wait, did my freaking Discord disconnect again? Yes, it did.
And I play...
Okay, you need to restart, Magna. My Discord disconnected me.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Okay, hi guys, I'm Bryan. I play the lovable Dracomon X called Magna, who is a fire shadow type. Hopefully, we'll find out the reason why Magna is being called a traitor, eventually. And it'll be good for the team. Hopefully.
Alright, and now Rygon.
Oh, I already said my piece, though.
When?
Before Bryan.
But it was supposed to be Bryan and then Spectre.
No, that's
Bryan
why I was
didn't say anything.
surprised.
Yeah, after Jace is Magna and then Spectre. But,
Want me to say it again?
yeah, because my Discord was disconnected for it, so...
Alright, we're gonna go 2 times as fast. My name is Rygon from the channel Rygon Plays. I'm playing Spectre, the Gammamon, who is a mythic steel type, or mythic metal, depending on what your perspective is, and he goes stabby stab.
Okay. And now for recap. Because after recap, we've got a special thing. which means that he is, not responsible for recap. We'll have, you know what, Charles.
What's up, everybody? We're talking about last week.
Last session, yeah.
Last session, sorry. I get used to the routine, and
It was so long ago. I know, Charles. It's okay. Go. Here's a counterfeit coin.
The best kind. Okay. So last time was the fun little side story with the fog. That's right. So Brioche, Spectre, and Charles went over the whole route to make sure the festival was all set up, all the art pieces were in place, and to make sure, things were going sailing smoothly. And everyone else was hanging out with I have a list. Let me pull that up. Feel free to remind me, of course. It's loading up. Hold on, I'll get the name.
Duke.
Duke.
Titus. That's who it was. Jace, Magna, Asher, and Jace, Magna, Asher, and Tald were hanging out with
Duke.
With Titus. But of course, eventually they got Spectre, Brioche, and Charles finish up. So, because Charles is the fastest runner, they send him off to run there. Along the way, he encounters a fog, which after getting lost a couple times, he decides to step through this fog, thinking it was from Nemo, only to then be drastically altered as a person. And which became very apparent to the group after he did in fact show up to Titus's hut and was acting oddly calm, well put together, very secure in himself as a person. Ooh. Jace, of course, was the first to clock and to ask, very smartly, asked about the protecting. Oh yes, the information Charles was trying to relay was that there was a large crowd of X, or Proto-X, spotted off in the distance, heading right for Askin Vale. So of course Jace has to ask if they're going to get paid for that. Charles doesn't understand the question, and so everyone immediately... It's an immediate red flag. Everyone goes into panic mode. Yes, indeed, the fog had taken Charles's love for money and business and commerce, along with his intense passion for Domino. Ah, a tragedy. A tragedy. Domino offers one non-genie wish to all the group if they can help put his boy back together. You know what I'm saying? So everybody sets out to fix Charles eventually. So they all meet up in the forest and eventually find the source of the fog, which is itself a Digimon. I forget the name of him.
I believe it was Smokemon, but I have to double check my notes.
Might be in the Discord. Oh.
Did you not hear Kerr?
Oh, Smokemon, sorry.
That is not it. That is 100% not it.
I think it was either Smoke or Hazemon, but I have to go back and look. I had to get my notes and stuff and go find it.
Let me look up a picture.
I don't know. They seem like a reasonable individual, though.
It was Mokumon.
Mokumon.
That's right. Yep.
Well, there you have it. It's Smogumon. They were just a little baby Digimon, little baby Fufu. They were just acting scared in self-defense. And then unfortunately, Spectre is able to reason with this child. Good thing they didn't ask Charles to do that.
Yeah, I should have asked him to replace your memories with something else, though.
What would you have replaced his memories with?
I don't know. I'm thinking more of like Bozo the Clown, or maybe we'll go for an anarchist, anti-establishment kind of fellow.
Oh no.
Maybe both. We'll put both together. Wouldn't that be a hoot?
Down
with the power.
Don't worry about it. Statehood is nothing but a chain. It's just like a mafia. They protect you from themselves. They are the danger.
Oh,
Go ahead and continue.
wait. Oh no, there's a part of this I'm gonna cry out.
But yeah. But they don't do that. Unfortunately, sad for me as a player. But no, they restore Charles to his full glory, and he goes off to say, 10,000 hail dominoes to make up for his sin. As the rest is a Spectre, Brioche, and Asher go down with the little smoke baby to see the rest of the baby squad hanging out in this underground bunker.
Yep. After we had some discontent.
Yeah.
Just a little. Because somebody let Vortigern take control for the time being. Purely for efficiency, of course. But all, Oh yeah, Nemo tags along too. Very coincidentally, because of course the underground bunker they end up going inside also leads to the old castle of the Human King that kind of sort of got assassinated for the funsies. Well, of course, Nemo was quite attached to, and he kind of got a little extra trauma. But hey, we see him on the up and up either way. They talked. Nemo talked it out with the rest of them. And then
And here you go, Charles, your support.
What was that, Tochemay?
Oh yeah, the microphone won't pick it up unless I'm talking, so there you go.
It still did
That
not
one?
pick it up.
Okay, let me try that again.
You might have to turn off noise suppression.
I mean, I want to hear it now.
I know.
There.
Oh. Oh.
That's right, everybody. Down with the system. We need to lie in communal order.
You're welcome, everybody. This is now a thing.
Man, I love those funny clown D&D sessions. I don't remember the name of the people who do that. He's a funny guy. Anyways, yeah, I think we just ended on everyone emerging from the bunker and all the group coming together and saying, yeah, we'll probably just help out that town. I think maybe one or two characters said they might be busy doing something else, but like generally the group's pretty on board with this.
All right. So next up, we have a very special thing that was unlocked by you all yesterday. Jace.
Yeah. Sorry to jump this on you guys. They donated like $200 extra yesterday to get me to sing. So
250.
Yeah. Just to warn you guys, Raijin prompted this song to exist, and I'm not sorry. This got completed Wednesday, and I also did lose a bunch of hand strength today. I pushed myself too hard, so if you hear sour notes, that's why for my guitar. So Feel free to make noise. You don't have to be quiet. Hopefully my guitar is good.
Yeah.
That's alright.
There's something in my hands I can't hold on to, just not strong enough. Is this all I get to stay my hunger? Just not quite enough. I don't know how to feel inside. Everything's gone numb. I don't want to feel knowing it will be taken away again. Finger strength. I feel the fate and I lie under. Give me what I need. Is this the heat I feel? My own little hell. I never once believed that my sins hit me. Never ever like this. I fought a war never ending. Is this what I get? Let it sing again so I believe, for it's gone again. Let me taste a bit of what I'm after. Lead me on again. 12 hours, 12 hours, 12 hours after 50 years of woe. 12 hours, 12 hours, 12 hours, and it's gone again. I'd bleed myself empty if it even worked. I hate the fruits of my efforts are rotting away in my hands. What am I supposed to believe after that any good exists? I just don't feel after it all happened again. Let it sit again so I believe, for it's gone again. Let me taste a bit of what I'm after. Lead me on again. 12 hours, 12 hours, 12 hours of 50 years of war. 12 hours, 12 hours, 12 hours, and it's gone again. I did tell I didn't get a chance to actually finish the guitar solo. 12 hours, 12 hours, 12 hours, is that all I get? 12 hours, 12 hours, 12 hours, later and it's gone. 12 hours, 12 hours, 12 hours, is that all I get? 12 hours, 12 hours, 12 hours, later and it's gone. Whoop. If I can get my finger strength back. Never once did I believe that my sins bleed down on my son. That was 12 hours. You can thank Rye for that.
Oh, so freaking cool!
So good.
Song I ever heard.
Good job.
Thank you very much.
My favorite part was the parts where he kept talking about the fingies.
Yeah, all my hand strength was gone right now. I overpracticed today and my hand really hurts.
Oh.
Well
Hopefully
now,
it'll get better.
well, now for you to record it.
You better include all the comments in there.
Yeah, and you got to do it within 12 hours.
Why, you already have a recording right here that you can use.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it's not
that's
as
right.
good over Discord as it would be with you properly recording it.
No,
I'm going to
we
need
saw
longer than
this as
12
the
hours.
demo.
It's going to take a couple of days for my hand to recover from overplaying.
That's fine. That's fine. Also, Ken Q, thank you very much for that raid. Welcome in. Yeah. Well, Kerr, would you mind setting the scene? You know, I know it's a bit of pressure to follow up that sort of thing, but...
Alright. So, you guys have just left the underground, and you were able to make it back to the surface. And right now, it's more or less.
Ido Things tipped $10. Stellar performance as usual. Ears Rax Heart Razim Heart.
Ido, thank you so much for that tip. Thank you so very much. That is the first tier of the tip goal completed. As I'm just hearing Rex in the other room screaming, "Close the door," over and over.
Content warning.
Man needs his privacy.
But yeah, carry on, Kerr.
Alright. You've made it back to the surface after seeing the little, you could almost call it a nursery, I suppose, under the ground. And right now it's mostly, really, it's just the preparation for what you guys want to do against the proto-X that are going to be coming.
Hey, Jace, can I trust you to lead things for a bit?
Yeah, if you want me to.
Brioche, you and I have to talk.
Okay.
So, I'm just gonna take Brioche off to the side.
Okay.
And Tochemay, just as a note, this isn't anything against you. This is just in game.
Yeah, I understand.
You can see Spectre. He's tight, like tighter than usual. He's very stiff, and he kind of leans against a nearby like tree. Brioche, what was that back there?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. When you handed off the information of that cave full of baby Digimon to a monster.
Monster is still part of our team.
Despite the fact that he has stated numerous times that he wishes to freeze you.
To preserve us.
And you don't find anything wrong with that?
Try to save the digital world in his own way.
Spectre kind of, he looks away. Brioche, you've never really have said much when you've been part of this team. So I never really quite knew how to take you. So I don't even really know what I can say now to that. He, regardless if you call it preservation or anything else, would end the world. And you're just okay with that?
There's different things that we have to solve before that can happen.
Right. DX. But I don't see how telling him about a cave full of babies has anything to do with that.
Just out of curiosity, how far away are you guys from the others? Like, did you like walk away from the party quite a bit, or are you guys still like standing nearby where like
Well,
people can hear you?
I mean, I took Brioche a good ways away. I mean,
Okay,
it's a private conversation.
just wanted to double
That
check.
doesn't, but it's still out in the open.
You're
So if
back.
people wanted to like, listen, like if they
Mhm.
really truly wanted to listen, they could probably sneak up on the conversation.
Okay, just still wanted to double check.
Look, I get you have your reasons, but I don't think I can trust you anymore. And I'm just saying that out there because I do value you as one of our team members. But I don't know where you're at with your judgment. And I don't know if I can risk the whole world because of that.
I perfectly understand.
Okay? Then let's go ahead and let's get this problem solved. And we'll see what happens. Inspector, he's gonna kind of like pop off his tree trunk he was leaning on, and he'll just kind of walk away. Not really. He's not even like looking back at Brioche.
Stasis is better than everything coming to death.
Don't teach my hamster to suck eggs!
Say again?
Stasis is better for me than everything just coming to an end.
Does Spectre hear that?
Yep.
He just kind of sighs. He doesn't turn around. He doesn't say anything. He just sighs. Kind of you can kind of see his shoulders slump a little bit, but he keeps walking.
Influence Kerr.
Gimmon, can you send to Zim what you mean by that influence?
You two can carry on your conversation, by the way.
No, I walked away. Unless Brioche wants to chase Spectre down and try to make a point or something.
No, I think it's perfectly good right now.
I'm not going to have it show up quite yet, Gibbons. It's not quite ready for it yet.
Back to the group then.
Yeah. Was anyone listening in on that?
No, you asked Jace to lead way back to town, so he was walking.
Asher would have respected the privacy. So he would have stuck with Jace.
Charles felt similarly.
Yeah.
Vortigern would have been waiting.
It's pretty obvious though that when Spectre comes back to the group that he's not happy. It's rare, if never, that anyone has quite seen him like this, like I said, stiff. He looks he almost looks like he's like a board that's about ready to break. All right. What's the plan?
Get to town, I guess, and figure out what's going on here. Probably our best bet.
Okay.
We got to defend this place. We got to figure out which direction they're coming from, and then go from there. How much time we have. I'm not sure if Ash has that information or not, but
Well, we did find out it was they were gonna get there in 2 days, so probably a day and a half of the walk back.
all right, that gives us time to at least figure out where we want to stand.
They're probably going to be. My guess is they'd be doing an evacuation for the most part, unless they thought you guys would be able to deal with it.
Do we actively see any evacuation?
It would take some time once you get back to the the town. It doesn't look like people are doing much more right now. It looks like they're getting set up for basically just kind of barricading the gates and getting defenses set up.
Okay. So then they're not really doing an evacuation. They're just holding up.
No, Ash would have said that while you guys were walking back before you made it back to town.
Oh, okay. It's Ash saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And once you guys get back to town, yeah, it looks like they're taking precautions right now, but they're not trying to leave.
Well, guess we can't expect too much on that front. They don't really, they don't think they can die permanently, so.
Yeah, well, I guess they've had plenty of proof of that.
Well, I guess first things first. Let's see. Guess you and I should do a little scouting, try to figure out where we want to head them off. Ash,
Yeah.
what direction are they coming from?
Ash is going to use his staff to point towards the northwest.
Right. Magna and Asher, medical supplies for us just in case. Churros and Brioche, information gathering, I guess.
Okay.
Any particular important spots should things go wrong where we should defend more heavily? Things like that, if that makes sense.
Don't you think it would be better if we went out and took care of the problem instead of it coming here?
Element of surprise. It'd be... I know that Spectre here is good at guerrilla warfare. I'm better at hunting myself, but... You guys grew up... Well, they all grew up in the town, so they should have a little bit more experience with guerrilla warfare, right? Rather you and I that might have the survival of just dealing with things right away.
Yeah, maybe it could be a multi-layer thing, you know? A few of us stay back, you know, defend from the walls. A couple of us go on ahead and try to confront it, fall back when that fails, if that fails, you know?
The problem is the people here don't have any protection against the X.
Yeah, so we need to get them to get over themselves and leave.
One of us could probably convince Allru to talk to them. They seem to understand them as some kind of leader.
Do you guys want to try and give that a swing while me and Spectre go ahead and try to find a setup point in case they do decide to evacuate? Then if not, we can do a move forward.
I think I'd rather leave Charles and Magna to go do that. I'd rather go with you for if you need medical help out there.
Well, it's not like a medic's going to be useful in a place where no fighting's occurring, so... You think you can keep up?
I think I can run faster than both of you.
That's
I
not
know
what
he
I'm
can.
talking about, though.
So what we're doing, the three of us are moving ahead, you guys are staying back?
Sounds good to me.
Asher is going to check
Alright.
the bag that he was given. Is it fully stocked?
It's a backpack, and yes, it is fully stocked. It has a lot of. It's not like the normal medicines you're used to. These are like a lot of little vials and such. But with your visor, like it gives you the information of like what they can do and such by just basically thinking it. You have enough medicine here that you would basically be able to take care of a small army of people who need medical attention. Just as long as like it wasn't like super severe, then that would take a lot more. But for just basic wounds and injuries, yeah, you'd be able to handle most anything.
Okay. I've got lots of medical supplies with me, so...
Basically, you have basically the output of a full hospital room with that machine. So you would actually be able to work as though you were in the hospital.
What do you think,
Asher,
Brioche?
turn into a bed.
Also, we do have fan art from Raijin.
We do.
That is
Yes.
so quick. Oh my god.
It's a cursed image that now is on the internet.
Forever.
Yep. You caused it to happen, Rygon.
Yes, I did.
Oh, with capitalism. Charles is not that top heavy, by the way. Man is less than 100 pounds.
Well,
But thank
obviously,
you.
when he turns into a clown, he has to gain weight. Nobody likes a skinny clown, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. No, you're right. He doesn't have all of his. He doesn't have his libertarian values weighing him down. He works out now. You're right.
Carrying a flag is heavy, man.
But alright. I guess we're splitting into two teams. One group to go try and get these stubborn idiots to move out of the town, and the others to go see what we can do on the front line.
All right. Which one would you like to focus on first, Kerr?
Let's go with Holru's group. Who's going to be going to see Holru?
Oh, it's me. Magna and Brioche, I presume. I'm pretty sure.
Oh God, no, that's a mistake.
Maybe Magna can just help people with the reinforcements.
100% Magnus gonna kill Holru.
Just be me, just being Brioche. Then I'll go.
100% Magna will die trying.
Yes.
Yeah, like how he died the last time.
12 hours later.
50 years of war, 100 years, 100 years of war, 100 years of data resistance squad, forever.
Come on, Magna, you have to face your fears and talk to him. It's not the same person as in the future.
Mm-hmm. Let's
Ah,
find out.
I mean, in some ways, he's worse.
Let's find out what happens then.
Magna, no, you should really. No, I insist. You really ought to see if anyone got injured. I mean, all those nails and hammers and boarding up that, someone's got a boo-boo, I'm sure.
Oh, so you want me to save the people who are held in stasis in constant pain and everything because he decided that was art. Even more hatred for this dude. Let's fucking go.
Did he decide, or did the town decide?
If he let the town do it, it's his fault because he's the one in charge of the dang town.
He's working for a certain Digimon.
Right. Who I need to
You
talk to
all
later
it.
anyway.
If he broke his cover and went against the town, that would be a bad thing.
Oh god. They're really tempting fate today. They gave me an additional die.
Oh, look, Magna, as a team, we decided diplomacy is the best option, and I mean, who knows what getting a revenge now would do later, I mean, this whole won't even know what he did to us, so he won't even be that satisfying because you'll just be killing an innocent, mostly innocent person.
You're right. You're right. Okay, so here's the deal. You keep him away from me while I tend to those people who are nailed up to the walls. And if he gets close to me, let's just say he might end up like one of them. Okay?
Well, uh, that might
You
cause a
will
little
fall
strife
yet.
with the people, that might not respect their leader as much if lets us get away with that. But well, I guess it's better than attacking Horu.
It's way better than attacking him because he doesn't die this way.
What do you think, Brioche? Is this a good time to haggle, or should we just get out while the going's good?
We should take Magna over there, and then Magna can negotiate for the people getting down off the cross.
I don't know if negotiation is his strong suit.
I heard that.
Ah, you got some great ears, Magna. We should probably get going then. Standing around talking here is not doing us any good.
Yeah,
Already
you're
daylight.
right.
And here we go.
Just Magna, just remember, right? It's just, as a team, we've decided we don't want to hurt him yet. So just remember, if you go against that, it's gonna be, another situation.
None shall see me. Though my battle cry may give me
As
away.
Vortigern's just going to be looking at Magna curiously.
If he does this to
Influence.
the other... Oh boy. If he does this...
A spray of water suddenly hits you in the face, Magna, as Ash looks over at you. Sorry. Spell backfired.
We're talking later no matter what. It's not going to involve with this, but we're going to talk later, okay?
He nods as he goes back to
Minsk and Boo.
giving
You
some water to
forgot
some
Boo.
Digimon in need.
Okay, you know what? Why are you... Come on! They give me 2 additional die, but they make my difficulty higher. Okay. Okay, let's do this then.
Alright.
Alright, we'll just head on over then.
So yeah, it doesn't take you long to get to the church.
Very well.
And the hey Magna, take a gamble.
God.
This is a focus on you today.
Hey, I said that I was gonna kill this motherfucker one day or another. I promised him this long demi, so D6, right?
Even or odd, basically.
Okay, here we go. I crit.
That means you get a +1 to your next roll.
That's +3. Oh my god.
Alright, quick, raise the difficulty again, everyone.
Please no, guys. Please no. Have mercy a little bit. We don't want Kerr to have his happy fun
Happy
times like,
fun
immediately
times!
on the first roll. Please no.
Don't worry, Holru is a good guy.
You
Are
will
you
fall
sure?
yet.
Additional dice to Magna.
Are you sure about that? Because last time we kind of dealt with him, he tried to kill
It shall
2
be
members of the
done,
party.
and done well.
We haven't dealt with him that much in this time.
Yeah, he barely knows us. I mean, the most he
Oh.
knows about us is
Oh
what is it that we show.
They want me to literally fight him. Oh no. It's just last time I saw him, he kind of made a deal with Demi and possessed the whole town, and well, I'm still worried about Carlos and everything.
Yes, he made the deal in the future. He hasn't made it yet.
It's just not the same guy, all right? It just looks like him, all right? Just, you gotta get that through your head, all right? It's just we're in good relations with this. He points. This person is
With
fine.
this one,
And Boo! You forgot Boo!
Oh god damn it.
The chat
God
is
damn it!
the chat is fighting.
I will say your brother may be the influence that he was taken over by Holru, correct?
Correct.
If you attack Holru in the past, he may remember, and that's why he
Boo!
takes
You forgot Boo!
influence over your brother.
I'm gonna cry. God damn it. What is it at this point? 10s?
9s.
No, they've been decreasing it. They've been decreasing it.
Plan.
Oh, they've been decreasing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's now one easier. Also, one second here, when you
Spooky, that card is not valid. Please make sure that you read the description of the cards before playing them.
Whoopsie.
So it's been calculations right. Difficulty's been decreased 1 because there's been 1 positive and 2 negative.
Correct.
Yes.
So you'll be looking for 6s.
I miss.
6s with
That's enough
+4s.
ale.
Oh.
And we got a party reroll.
Okay. I know y'all want to have him on the team and everything, but I can't help but think about the fact that
I'm for bashing something.
I know y'all want it to. Oh. I know y'all want to talk to
Very
Holden and
well.
everything, and see if he can help us, but I'm scared due to the fact being what happens if this is one of the things that led into it as well.
So, figured out what you're gonna do now?
Yes. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and talk with this Horu, shall we?
All right. But well, if you start going crazy, start instigating. All right, I'm gonna get Brioche to kick you out.
I promise I will try to control myself. If there's something I sense that is wrong, I will act on it. Okay?
Okay.
Great.
Alright. As you go into the church, Magna, is this your first time going in there?
And Boo!
Yes,
You forgot
it is the
Boo!
first time.
Please roll an integrity roll, please.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh no, my 3 decreases. No.
Minsk and Boo!
Difficulty
You forgot
5, plus
Boo!
4 dice.
Not all my extra dice. No. This is gonna be 9.
May darkness prevail.
Oh my god. Okay.
1, 2, 7, 8, 9. 13. 14. Okay. This would have been really nice to stab Horu, but whatever.
Okay, as of right now, your difficulty is at 6.
6? Okay, let me recount this then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11.
Alright. Magna, you do not lose your lunch, and kind of close to a mental breakdown as you walk into the church and see the dioramas of vivisected Digimon, or the images of Digimon strung up and tortured and kept alive, and the other beautiful sights here in the church.
Can I do a medicine check on some of the Digimon that were walking by?
Sure.
A magnanimous dispensation.
Tochemay tipped $100. Razim contract.
Tochemay, thank you so much for that tip. Thank you so much for your support of the channel. That is the tip goal fully completed. Also, Magna, you need to roll another d6. There was another skill gamble in there.
Here we go.
Okay.
Perfect for this one. That's going to be 10
No.
dice with...
That will cancel out a curse card that was played on you.
A miss.
Okay.
Not enough ale.
8, 9. Here we go. What was that card?
The last one was a reroll.
Okay. So this is 9 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is a 7.
Alright, what are you looking for precisely?
I'm looking at the locations of the nails. What all happened to them, seeing if it's if there's the possibility of them. What is it? If I were to take them down from the wall, if they would be able to survive or if they would die.
Half of them are already dead, and their bodies have been preserved. The other half, look like they're hooked up to some sort of devices that are keeping their bodies alive. They're unhooked from it, it would probably kill them pretty quickly.
Magna is going to look straight to the ground, just walking forward.
And you can see some Digimon that are in here admiring it. And it doesn't take you long to get to the door to the office.
Before we go in, Magna, if you wanted to mercy them, you just need to take their cores. Do you feel like you're responsible enough to take their cores from them?
Magnus gonna look up and you can see him with like tears in his eyes. They don't deserve this. They probably don't deserve it. They were just forced, it looks like.
Rule of strength.
Yeah, it's a real crying shame and all.
After we're done talking with Horu, let's take their cores.
Alright then. But only because I know if you do it alone, you're not gonna do it so subtly.
If I don't do it alone, I'll probably drag Horu into it as well. Yeah.
Well, when I say take their cores, I don't mean actually taking their cores, I mean finishing them off. If you take their cores, they're not coming back.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, it's fair. Sleight of hand
Give
all the
them,
same.
give them the mercy that they need.
So Magna has a few words to talk to Horu. I mean, few words to say to Horu.
And yeah, it doesn't take long before you are allowed into his office to see him. Hello. Can I help you?
Hey there, big guy. It's us again. You know, the ones who gotta save your town and all.
He nods to you, Charles.
Yeah, well, a couple of our guys are going ahead and scouting out the danger, seeing what we're dealing with. But we three here are here to make sure everyone in Askin Vale is safe, and uh, through some expert strategy brainstorming, we've come to the conclusion that this town is not a safe place for the citizens, and so we recommend immediate and orderly evacuation into the nearby forest.
Or one of the other towns.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm afraid that simply could not happen.
I'm
so
sorry, what?
nothing's impossible, is what we mean to say. Just why not?
Oh, you're serious. If we abandoned the town, we would be the laughing stock, and Forcedale or Darlin would likely make a move to take our town and wipe us off the face of the planet if we showed weakness. Oh, Charles, you jokester, you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, it's a pretty big risk of death if you stay, and we can't stop the Proto-X in time. Not that we won't, of course. It's just, you know, our precautions and all.
I believe that you'll be able to handle things, and we only need to hold out until the High King's forces arrive. I'm sure they'll arrive in days, weeks, maybe. We have
Yeah,
enough Digimon that food should not become scarce, and as long as we keep things barricaded, hopefully we should be able to hold out. We have far better chance holding ourselves here, though, than we would if we abandoned the town. We would be wiped out by our rivals.
well, the thing about that is you may not have more than one day to wait for the Night King's forces.
As I said, we'll just simply barricade the town and do our best to hold out. We have soldiers, that's what soldiers are there for.
Yeah, but they're you know, inclined to die instantly from the
Charles, it's our job to protect the town. That's
Yes,
what he's saying.
Paul,
we also don't have many suits of armor, but full plate armor is enough protection against the X's touch. It won't immediately destroy whoever's wearing it. It'll just degrade it. Eventually it'll be all but useless, but for protecting the walls and such, it should be enough for them.
call one of your soldiers here now.
Why do I need to do that? They're currently preparing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Right. I haven't met you yet. I'm Magna, the Dracomon, who's also studying to be one of the best medics there are. And there's a couple things I want to talk to you about.
Oh, I can spare you a few minutes.
So first off, the X? Yeah, no. You're right about the plate armor stuff like that, but let's say what happens if the X were to somehow start merging or anything. One touch, the Digimon's gone. And that's not to start off with the fact being, you don't even... These are just the Proto-X. You don't know if they have the ability to evolve or anything. That's why I'm saying bring one of your soldiers here so then I can grade them on the possibility they have a chance of survival. If anything is less than 50%, if one soldier is less than 50%, your walls are done.
If a soldier dies, it doesn't matter. They'll be back. They'll be back within, like, the day or two.
How many times have you seen a Digimon get attacked by the X?
Many times.
What happens if the X were to evolve?
Well, then we will deal with it if it happens. But right now, we've dealt with these things for centuries. This is fairly normal for us. It is dangerous, extremely dangerous, yes. But we do have systems in place to hold ourselves somewhat safely. Otherwise, we would not survive like those lesser villages that were wiped out.
Lesser villages? The fact that you didn't want to help them proves that you aren't able to save yourselves.
He pauses and seems to consider that for a moment.
And I'm not even done. I want you to tell me every single story of the Digimon that are hanging from the walls, either dead or just alive because of your machines.
First, I would ask you a question. If I sent my forces to defend every little town and village outside here that tried to set themselves up, then I am therefore leaving my home, this town, this city, to be attacked by our rivals who no doubt have spies here, watching and listening to us, ready to send word back if my town is left undefended by its best soldiers. No doubt, if I did so,
You will fall yet.
Michael would be chomping at the bit to send in his forces to take us over, not to mention what Saurus may do.
Then I want you to tell this to Michael. Bring it. Magna's ready.
He just stares at you. You are a Dracomon. You are a rookie.
You will fall
Michael
yet.
is a mega level Digimon. That is one of the reasons he is the leader. He is not necessarily the physically strongest of us all, but he is dangerous with how intelligent he can be. His deal making is second to none when he wants to. But he has quite a lot of forces, and perhaps the best economy in our world.
You will fall
There is a
yet.
reason most culture comes from his city.
Charles,
Do you not know the most simplest facts about about our towns? You are making quite a few assumptions, little Dracomon.
I'm sorry. I do not know how your towns run or anything. I came from one of those small villages that you said are worthless.
I did not say they were worthless.
No, but you were leading up to it and everything. I watched my entire family die in front of my eyes. And this is one of the things I don't like. When people
come back.
underestimate.
Magna, maybe like Brioche.
Magna. Death is like changing clothes for us. It's very little and a big deal.
They see it as temporary.
Yes, a soldier dies. By tomorrow, they'll be back, ready to take over their old job and continue where they left off. Yes, they may be lacking many of the memories of their past lives, but it's very simple to get them up to date with everything. We have record keepers, specifically charged with learning and keeping track of everyone. For those villages, they knew the risks going out there. The X, as you call them, are always out there, always looking, and they are dangerous. They wish to start their own town or village? Yes, they become our rivals then, for what resources we can get and trade between each other, as well as competitors if they wish to grow. Why should I assist a competitor when I have to watch out for my own people? If I cannot take care of my own people, what help can I give to others then if I let my people suffer for it?
How does Charles feel about this?
I feel like this meeting's not going too well. But
if I had extra resources to offer at a fair deal, perhaps if they could prove themselves able to take care of themselves and defend themselves without aid, then let them live. So be it. I will not wipe them out. I have no desire for war or combat or spending lives frivolously. There is no beauty in such things. But I will not go out of my way to risk my people's lives for nothing.
and that's great and all. It's that's great and all. That's perfectly fine for how you people live. Obviously, you've been around a while and all. Listen, it's just that if we're able to handle these X's as easily as we can, then we will. Then maybe that might deter some outside invaders from becoming opportunistic. Perhaps it's not even put your town on the map as one not to mess with.
He nods his head slightly.
So evacuating might not be such a hindrance, because they'll know that it only took about 5 people to ruin that little invasion of theirs, and might hold off, giving you enough time to return and fortify yourselves, or as you must.
He lets out a sigh. Again, the issue lies in my rivals. I do not believe Michael would necessarily invade. He tends to prefer more subtle power grabs than outright martial force, but Saurus would see that as a weakness immediately and begin marshaling his own forces to try to take our town. I cannot afford that at this time.
That's fair enough, and we're not exactly in the market for warring either, so.
I must work. I strive to keep my people safe and to ensure the safety and sanctity of my village. At this time, it is not feasible to evacuate. It is not safe for my people to do so. I risk out and out war with my rivals if I do so. And who knows what could happen then? Likely the High King would be forced to get involved, and many of us would die. And I would prefer not spending this life willy-nilly. I somewhat prefer being this.
That's quite
Oh,
understandable.
oh, there's something I want to say, but I'll probably die for it.
I'll be fine.
Are you sure about this?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No.
Yes.
I heard no from someone, so I'm not gonna say it.
Say it. That's the only way you can find out.
Oh, I'm 100% gonna die from this. Let's go.
I don't know about that one, you guys. Maybe we skip out on this one.
I'm not gonna say it, but I'm just gonna shoot you a message
Say
what
it.
it was gonna be.
Say it, Magna.
Say it.
Do it. The chat says do it.
Oh, no, chat. Oh, God.
Do it.
New tip goal.
Do
Get
it.
Magna to say it.
Give in
Do
to peer pressure.
Do it. Do
Well,
it.
it's
do
been fun
it.
playing with you guys. I'm probably gonna die. So here we go. You know what? It sounds like the great Hodor and everything
Rank up. Hold the line.
is sounding like a
This shall
chicken
not fall.
that he's too scared to try to assist those villages outside when they need their help.
Charles is gonna immediately shoot a glance back at Magna.
As I said, guys, it's been fun.
See his whole body tensing up.
It's perfectly fine to say that. He was
King-
just explaining that he can't afford to lose his troops and people by going out to saving the other towns. If the other towns want to come to him, it's perfectly fine.
As he said, like he's willing to let
Guys.
them come to him and say, "What?"
King William Delphox, thank you very much for that raid. Welcome in. Hello there, Stick Try. Hello, William. I hope you had a great stream. You've come into the middle of our Data Resistance Squad SCAR campaign. I hope you all enjoy your
Delphox
stay.
Pause. This stream is sponsored by Delphox Pause.
Okay, carry on.
Well, he made the case there, Hollow.
I would not say that I'm a coward, but how many Digimon's lives would you spend? How many of those townsfolk would you go out there and go order to go die? Please, tell me. We can go out and talk to them right now. You can tell them to their faces. They will be sent out.
What happens instead of sending the soldiers out? You accepted the town inside.
Oh, if they wish to come and stay here, that is more than acceptable. I am more than willing to welcome others to my town, but they wish to establish a town of their own outside of mine. I have no problems with having them come and stay here. Usually when a village is wiped out, I take in both the survivors and the reborn Digimon. So again, I have no issues with them. I have no issues bringing them in. But again, they wish to establish their own free, independent village. Thus, they are a rival to me, and will be treated as such.
Unless they're willing to be a puppet, then they don't get protection.
Yeah, Magna, I think this is maybe want to come up with an exit strategy. You know,
Wait.
doubling down.
I figured it out. Create a council using members from all the villages that wish to stay as a part of yours. As in, they'll create a trade fund, not a trade fund, a council and everything in order to set up trades and everything. And one of the clauses for that is that they technically belong under your city, but in the need of emergencies, you'll send aid to them or they come to you. No matter what, you have to accept them. That way, you're still getting the aid from the city and stuff for trades, and they still have the protection from under you.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
Ah,
Oh no.
Yeah, the puppet governments.
Sky, I will be denying that one. We're not to that point yet.
Oh no, did I break her?
no, he's just gonna look at you, Magna. Well, there's two issues with that.
The one being you need people to be willing in order to do that, and two, in order for it to work and everything, there's got to be a check and balance within the government and everything like that. Unless I
Oh.
missed something that you have.
Oh no. Well, the first is such a thing was attempted, I believe, 1,000 years ago or so. It was supposed to be a unified government, if I remember right. Wow, I haven't thought of such a place for a long time. It was going to be a new capital that was being set up to unite all of the villages together. And, well, before it happened, the would-be rulers were overthrown and murdered, and the villages took their freedom from them.
Magna, the human government.
And then you are mistaking the second issue here, young child. What are the other villages going to do when they see me amassing power? Are they just going to sit there and allow me to bolster my economy, the number of Digimon under me, my ability to create things and move in on their monopolies? Are they just going to allow us to flourish and grow far beyond what they're capable of?
That's why I'm bringing it up only as a possibility. I mean, after all, only the greatest of all Digimon would be able to pull it off. And I mean, if you can't, doesn't that mean that you're not one of the greatest?
The other 4 villages would unite and wipe us out. They would not allow us to amass that much power. If history is anything, I already have a clear case for that when Londinium burned 1,000 years ago.
What would happen though if I were to bring it up to all the others though? Is there the possibility of one of them accepting it instead of you and then taking all the pride and joy of being the first person to figure it out technically? Or
Wouldn't be the first. Everybody else would join in against the town that agreed with you.
Correct.
It's a stalemate.
Whichever town tried to do so, the others would unite to wipe them out. We would then divide the spoils among ourselves, take their Digimon, wipe away their old lives, and make them our citizens. Ash is not there. He is outside keeping watch on Vortigern at the moment.
And Magna, unless you have an idea on how to have a culture, better culture than what's up on the walls.
oh right. That's the other thing I wanted to talk about.
Which we can save for later, because right now we're just trying to save as many people as possible, and it's clear the evacuation plan would not result in that. So Thank you, Horu, for sharing your perspective, thoughts, and ideas, and we will take it into consideration as feedback and plan accordingly. The best thing we can do now is leave you to your duties, and we'll go inform the rest of the group that the town will not be evacuating. Double our efforts to make sure you don't even see an X on the horizon. All right?
He nods. I do thank you for your help, Charles. I do appreciate it, and my people also thank you. These are difficult times for everybody.
Surely, surely, surely. Yes. It's no issue, of course. It's just what we do. You gave us board and housing and all that good stuff. So I think we'll be taking our leave now. There's nothing else to discuss. Right, Magna?
And here's where Magna does the Ides of March technique.
I guess we'll save the other thing for later. Well, it was great to talking with you. Oh, great Holru.
Oh, I'm just Holru.
All right. Then Magna's going to lead the others out.
Back into the viewing area at the church.
Upon closing the door, Magna's going to pull out his knife and look at the Digimon held on the walls.
If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it stealthy, alright? Okay. So we'll all do it at the same time. You take one exhibit, I'll take the other half. Don't know if anyone can fly up to the ones on the top of the ceiling there. But alright, we just look casual, right? We approach it. We look like we're observing things. You know? We just walk on by as if nothing happened. Slide a hand. Cut the cords. Make them peaceful and all.
Yeah.
If you just put the knife in, then they're going to think it's part of the exhibit, causing pain to more people.
The one thing I didn't want to do. Cause more pain.
Then leave the exhibits. Take care of it later.
But if we don't do it, they suffer for longer.
I'm sure they're used to it by now. Listen, if it's something you truly want to do, Magna, I can help, but...
If you don't want them to suffer, just put an X in here. The X will take care of it.
Yeah, but that throws shade on us, thinking that we're the ones controlling the X. And, well...
If we don't defend the town, then they fall.
Yeah. Normally I'd be fine with watching it fall, but... It's home to someone I care about now. Even though they don't like it. It's their home. I don't want them to watch it fall.
Then defend it, and then ask as a reward to release these people.
Got it.
If it takes 2 rewards, I could always chip mine in.
Are you sure that you'd do that?
Well, you know, I wouldn't want you to go on about it and cause trouble, so... you know, for the safety of the group and all. Obviously, I'd take treasure any day, but...
I remember what you looked like in that treasure chest. How did you swim in the gold like that?
I have a very, very low body mass index.
It's called data surfing.
Ah.
All right, well, we should probably make our way to the group, or, well, I guess I will. I don't know if you two can run as fast as I can. Just to relay the message that they won't be evacuating anytime soon.
Magna's gonna go with Charles, and he's gonna look at one of the Digimon that are like on the wall that are still alive, and he's gonna say, "I'll get y'all free, I promise."
So I'll walk out and meet back up with Nemo, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah. When you go out, Ash is just sitting there at the moment, and he is with Vortigern, who's just kind of watching the town.
Should we get him a blindfold or something?
It's
I don't
never
like,
gonna.
don't like the way he's looking at stuff.
I don't
Vortigern
think.
looks over at you, Charles. I did promise that I wouldn't freeze anything or preserve it. I do keep my promises.
You can't get me with that kind of language. I know you're doing your little data analysis and your introspection.
Of
Other
course I
smart
am.
things.
Do you not see what's going on here? As he kind of looks about the town.
I'm sure you got it all figured out, huh?
Do you not see Hope's Bastion in the people that are here?
All of the data that I collect is precious to me, Charles. Not because it is my duty, but because it's what I find my purpose in. I collect, catalog, and preserve data, down to the very last byte. A book with certain pages creased and dog-eared, the spine slightly warped due to the owner opening one section more than the others. Some pages weathered, showing exactly where the owner's favorite section was. The last coals of a campfire, the final vestiges of a night between a few Digimon, due to widely different footprints in the ground like a pair of friends or even lovers. A nearby tree used for some sort of competition or perhaps for fun, showing signs of fire or earth attacks against it. Not powered enough to cause true damage, but something that shows youth and lack of experience in the user. A piece of clothing, seemingly normal, but under closer inspection, there are threads that don't quite match, showing the owner was trying to repair it rather than just get a new piece of clothing. This item was important enough for them to fix. It was shown love and care. A landscape, beautiful and untouched for an untold amount of time. The trees were old and the underbrush was healthy. This was a moment that could never be recreated again, and so, to me, it needed to be recorded. All of these things exist within my memories, within the data I collect. How many other instances of such things have been lost to the world, Charles? How many individuals could have learned about these things or be given a first-hand account of important events from my perspective? How much has been lost, Charles? These tiny, seemingly insignificant moments have meaning to me.
Well, then why would you stop them all at once? You keep them stuck forever. Nothing new ever to be learned or gained or seen or experienced. Look, I get that you're so afraid of death you'd rather stop altogether, but it's you're just taking away people's freedoms, their individuality. You know, it's the worst thing a person can do.
Charles, it is not because I wish to do so. If I wished to do so, I could just simply freeze this town right now. But I attempt to push off my duty, to find locations that are far away or without any life, And those are the first areas that I choose to preserve. Because despite not being able to resist my duties, I do try to push off what I can. Because, as I've said, these moments are important to me. You are important to me. Your every act is unique. There is no one else like you but you. Your words, your memories, your thoughts, everything that you have done in your life is worthy of being recorded and remembered, Charles. I do not wish for anything to be lost or forgotten.
Charles is very visibly uncomfortable. Tail fur's bush is bristly. It's kind of staring a bit empty.
Vortigern waves a wing out towards the town. How many of these Digimon have you spoken to, Charles?
That's I, well, I've been trying to avoid getting murdered, so
How many have you spoken to?
About less than one.
Do you know their stories? Do you know why they do what they do? Why they make the choices that they choose to make? What drives them? What pushes them? What dreams are they seeking? What hopes do they have? What families do they have or friends? Do you know such things? Do you know would these people be willing to die for each other?
Well, it's not really any of my business, you know.
And yet you would judge this town unworthy of life. I have been listening to your group. You would leave this town to die.
No, we're specifically not doing that right now. Right now, we're trying to save everyone.
But some of the others do not wish to. They are doing this because they feel like they must, not because they wish to. They see this town as evil, as corrupt. But they have not decided to walk among them, to find out more about what spurs them. They have been more estranged from them. They are strangers in a strange land. And yes, this culture may seem barbaric and painful, but I am sure underneath that there is the possibility that there is also beauty and family and life and hope.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I guess. I mean, that is why we're doing all this. I don't want them to die just because they've maybe done some terrible things. I mean, you know,
It's
I mean,
more than just death.
These people, their hopes, their dreams, their stories are important. Even a lowly baker who does nothing but bake bread each morning for those Digimon on their way to their duties. Is their story important? Perhaps not. After all, if one bakery closes, then perhaps another will simply open. But for that Digimon, they enjoy baking. It is their dream come true. And that is as worthy a story to be recorded as the highest king or hero.
well, I don't know how well that book would sell.
It's not a matter of if it would sell or not, Charles. It is a matter of being remembered. This is a life, Charles, as real as your own. Would you not wish for someone to remember you when you are gone?
It's That's it's a
Would you not wish for someone to be able to say that you existed, that your choices mattered?
No, they will. All right, they are gonna do that because I have a lot of skills. I can make myself very useful. So they're gonna.
Vortigern, why do you think when anything were to happen, we're a team? The 6 of us. It's in order to remind ourselves we're not working alone, and if one of our allies were to fall, we're the ones to carry the guilt, the memories of the one person who died. That is our job as part of the team, other than supporting ourselves, in order to remember what happened to our members in the off chance one of us were to die.
Wait, you said 6, not 7.
Riv isn't here right now.
Oh, he's listening. He's just busy at the moment cataloging his data.
I count him, not you.
Go for the eyes, boo! Go for the
I
eyes!
still don't trust you.
Rusk!
Riv is one of us, not you.
Influence Car?
Nah. They're both of the same person.
I'll allow that.
But
And why don't you trust me, Magna? I'm not saying that facetiously. I truly wish to learn.
To understand.
The last time we talked, I accidentally released you and I caused more issues than needed to be happened. You also tried to, in your words, not mine, catalog us. Make us part of a collection.
Yes. And there was a reason I was doing so, but yes. To be fair, you were the ones who struck first, and I was defending myself.
You still wanted to catalog us without permission, take us in, do whatever you wanted with us. We never had a choice to make in that. You just simply wanted to take without asking, to harm us if you had the chance.
He did give us a chance not to fight.
Again, you attempted to attack me first, and I attempted to defend myself during that exchange. However, even when I was defending myself, I never attempted to truly harm any of you. I do not kill Magna.
Yes, because you catalog instead, stealing us away forever.
To protect you.
Well, clearly you see the problem in that, Vortigern, since you think it's a great idea to stall it as long as possible anyways. I don't see why you bother with all this. If you're gonna do it, then do it, and if you're not, then not, at this point.
He looks over at you, Charles. To be as free as you would be a blessing that I don't think you would understand how much I would appreciate, Charles. I do not have that freedom, though.
They are not a true Digimon. They are slaves to their own code.
He looks over at Brioche and nods slightly. I can resist it. I can control it somewhat. I can manipulate it. But I cannot stop myself fully. It will happen. But I can try to delay it for as long as I can. Your stories to me, Charles, are beautiful. They are worth remembering and protecting. I do not necessarily wish to create a world devoid of any new stories. What purpose would I have in such a world, Charles? If my function is completed, what purpose do I have?
That's.
Do you not think I realize this, that if I complete my duty, if I complete my task, I have no purpose? I have no reason to exist anymore.
I mean, what? I mean, you were going on about the inherent value of life and everything, aren't you? Isn't that?
What purpose do I have if no new life is created? If the world never changes? If nothing new is made, then what is there to catalog after everything has been cataloged and preserved? What do I do, Charles, if this world is frozen?
Think of knitting or something? I don't know.
Charles, I do not have the ability that you Digimon take for granted. The ability to choose, to define your own purpose, to decide what you are going to do one day to the next, to be able to change and grow and develop is beautiful, Charles. And I can't do that. Riv can, but I cannot. My duty was given to me by this world. It was defined when I was created. I had no choice in the matter. I did not decide I was going to do this. I did not choose that, oh yes, I will freeze the world. I was given this duty when I was created. I did not even hatch like you do, Charles. I did not have a childhood. I did not have a family or friends. I only had one thing. My duty, Charles. My task given to me. That was all I had, was my purpose. I do not have what you Digimon so gleefully walk around with. I cannot just stop, Charles. Even if I might wish it. I do not have that ability to do so. If I could, I would stop in a heartbeat. Do you think I wish to subject Riv to the torment that he went through? That he was willing to destroy himself to stop me? Do you think I would want a Digimon who is only a year old to end his story that way? His beautiful story that could go on for decades because of me.
It's well, he didn't. That's sorry to hear about that. Then
He lets out a soft sigh. You may view me as an enemy, Charles and Magna. That is fine. I do not see you as an enemy. I have never seen you as an enemy or a foe or something that must be overcome. You are like my children. Your stories are beautiful. Your trials and tribulations, bad and good, lead you to growth, lead you to develop, to learn more about yourself and others, to emotionally connect with one another. Your stories are beautiful and worth protecting. And that is my duty, is to protect those stories, to remember them. Even when the entire world might forget. Even if 1,000 years from now, nobody knows you even existed. I will know. I will remember those Digimon. They will never be forgotten. I will protect this town as well, with you, whether you want it or not, because these Digimon are worth protecting. Even if they sin, their stories are worth remembering.
And they can change.
He nods to Brioche at that. I cannot, but perhaps one day they might learn. But they will not have that chance if these abominations wipe them out. They will never change. They will never learn that what is in that building is wrong. They will just cease. The story ends. I want to give them a chance for a better ending. Even if it might be pointless. Because all of you deserve a happy ending.
Charles just looks off to the side, letting out a little sigh. Tail for a bit still bristling.
Even if you don't trust me, even if you don't think so, to me, you are my friends. And I will do my best to protect you in the coming battle. You have no need to thank me. You have no need to like me. You may hate me as you wish. But I will do what I can to protect you. Because even if I do not have free will, that is my choice to make. And with that, Vorder just kind of turns away and just kind of looks back over the town again.
God, that's. Uh, if it ever felt that with all this, I bet. God, that's. Ah! No, it's just hurting my brain a lot. I can't. I can't. Okay. No, I'm not going to. Let's just keep going, guys.
Going to meet back up with Jace and let him know about what was said.
We'll give him the shorter version, but yeah, let's do that, Brioche. Thank you.
Oh wait, I think we lost Magna. Magna went back in to kill somebody.
No. I'm still here. I'm just listening. I'm just like out of character moment. I'm like, oh no, he wants to actually be helpful and stuff like that. And in character, I'm like, I don't know if I can trust this dude. It's sounding like me.
It's the Sisyphus argument of he has to keep rolling the boulder up the hill.
Yeah.
If he stops, then it'll start rolling over him.
And he gets to the top, and it rolls all the way back down. Well, except if he gets it to the very top of the hill, he just dies instantly. He ceases to exist.
Alternatively, Atlas.
Oh.
And my Discord disconnected on me.
Yeah. Also, I just want to state for the record, that was actually most of that was actually a speech Taldarius prepared beforehand and sent to me. He wanted to be the one to do it, but he trusted me to try to do Vortigern well for you guys.
Yeah.
Well, I had your incrosynchedies in it, but yeah, you did
Yeah, you don't read off word for word. You have to actually work in to make sure you can get the character and stuff across too.
Mm-hmm.
True. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yes, Vorti is baby. Vorti is baby, Azure Dragon.
If Magna could be redeemed, why not Vortigern? You know.
But yes, I think it's time to cut over to the others.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, probably.
All right, so Asher, Jace, and Spectre, you guys are heading out.
Yes.
What are you guys looking for? Like, as you guys are heading out here, what are you going to be looking for as you're traveling?
Spectre, your forte.
Oh goodness. X stuff.
They're still about a day and a half out, so there's no real signs of the X this close yet. It's gonna be a while before they get close, depending on how far you guys travel out. Mostly in this direction, though, it is sort of open plains. There's not a lot of places for them to hide. Like, from the city, you're gonna probably see them at least an hour or two before they get to you.
Very good to hide.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe Brioche is right. Maybe we just need to move forward and attack them where they stand. It's going to be hard to do any guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, assuming that there's any better cover up ahead. I don't know this region as well. But the Wastelands also didn't have a lot of cover, so...
Yeah.
Tunnels? We got a day to build some?
You could try. This is mostly fairly normal territory. It's fairly flat, just more like plains and such. So you could probably dig some tunnels. You have a day and a half of work that you could do.
I don't think tunnels would be the best. If anything, a bunch of pit traps.
Well, I don't necessarily mean like tunnels. I mean something more along the lines of Oh, what do you call those things? The one like World War II soldiers were in. Trenches.
Trenches?
Trenches were World War One.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, if we did trenches, that'd be good for at least the people with range. Though you and I, we'd be,
Well, the whole reason for trenches is it gives us a way to just kind of pop in and out. We don't have enough time to construct anything more elaborate, but maybe if we make just a short series of trenches, not only could it slow them down as they, stumble into them, but it also gives us places to hide.
That's true.
It's not much, but it might be enough. They don't have to be elaborate, they just have to exist.
Well, I guess that's... Yeah, I'll take your word for it. This is more of your forte. This isn't the way I did things.
Well, how did you do things?
I hunted them. Followed them for days until I knew exactly what they were and what they were up to and when they would rest and when they weren't resting. Made it
We
really
don't
easy to
have
just kind of
days.
pop in. That's why I'm saying we're doing it your way. You're better here on this one.
Yeah, this is how I used to do it when stalking some of the loners. But this is an army, so the best way I think we can do is just slow them down. Maybe pick off a few. Identify the ones that are more powerful than the others. We've got our enhanced forms. Maybe this will be short work.
Well, hopefully. Try not to get too energetic on me, alright?
What do you mean?
Oh, never mind.
Oh, okay.
I think he's referring to the fact that you're a little bit different when you digivolve.
But I'm just me.
No, when you digivolve, you definitely become different.
Like, how?
And more energetic, more peppy. More like the person I remember you used to being.
I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Neither nor. I like the way you are now, too.
Well, either way, what about you, Asher? You gonna help us dig a little bit, or you want to concentrate on your own thing?
I can help dig.
Okay.
As he immediately
say-
starts getting to work digging.
Then I'd say let's lay out this pattern. 3, 2, 3, 2. If we make it in this kind of a predictability, then they're eventually going to catch on to the pattern and they're going to start wandering around the edges of the 2s, allowing us to construct surprises along those edges.
And just point and I'll dig. How about that?
All right. And he'll point out a few choice spots.
Jace will go ahead and digivolve so that way he's got more strength behind him to go ahead and do the digging.
Yep,
Okay.
and I will do the same.
All right. Let's have a craft roll. Since you're digging and trying to shape these, I would say this would be a craft. You're building something.
Okay.
I mean, I could
guess.
also see athletics for...
I could also see that too if you're just basically like digging the holes.
All right, I'll go with body cunning craft, I guess. And how much does armor add?
+4.
So 9, okay.
Oh, high tens. Oh, I got an exploding 10 card I gotta use. There it is.
How lucky.
I
didn't roll very well.
May Asher utilize subterfuge, since we are laying traps?
If it's specifically laying traps, I would allow it.
Somebody's got to build the traps on the edges.
I would
Okay.
allow it, yes.
Asher will take care of that side of things because he's got nothing in athletics or in craft, so...
Yeah, neither did I. So I was just kind of flat rolling. Subterfuge would have been a good idea, actually.
There is one random one that would have been great at all of these things.
More
Asher...
philosophy discussions.
Asher is going to go for body... Oh, no. Mind. Because he's kind of planning them out. And teamwork because, well, he's helping them build all this. And then, of course, subterfuge.
Okay.
And he will digivolve as well to make it easier and faster and more strength. So... Ew.
Better than my roll.
Eh. Got 4.
All right. All right, so what kind of traps do you want to make, Asher?
Spike pits, maybe, there'll probably be spike pits, there will be, things like, specifically weakening the edge of the hole to make it more of a slide down in, probably things along the lines of bear traps, though obviously we have limited resources out here, but something along that. I'm sure we could figure out something for that. And then, of course, just cheeky tripwires using vines from... There's a forest nearby, right?
Yes.
Yeah. The more cheeky, the better.
Okay.
Right, I guess
You
I
are
should
actually
change my
able...
icon.
I will let you change your icon.
Boom.
Asher is now a fierce baby. And yeah, you're able to actually create quite a few traps. And pretty well made, honestly. As for Jason Spectre, building out the trenches and such, you guys are able to make really quick work thanks to your enhanced strength and speed and abilities. Plus, the armor is doing way more than you thought it would, helping you just dig quickly. It like the helmet that you're wearing, even just basically, it lays out over your vision exactly how you should dig to make sure it doesn't just collapse in on itself. Enhances the muscles so you don't get tired. It's just very handy as you do it.
How long does it take?
It takes about 2 to 3 hours to get all of them done.
Well, that didn't take very long at all.
Seems we're done.
Yeah, you were able to build what you were looking to do.
Say, maybe try go up ahead now and see if we can't lure them back over in this part.
Well, they're not going to be here for a day.
But you know, kind of want to go take a look.
Asher, what you think? You want to take a peek?
Well, I suppose that, It could be useful to know exactly where they're all gonna be at and how many there are and stuff.
All right, let's at least try and keep our heads down.
Yeah, you think we could take out the whole army?
Don't get excited. Maybe, or depends on how. Maybe there's a temptation. But let's see what we're up against.
I know you wanna.
I
Don't
let's
know what
look.
your memories were before, but I can tell you're a fighter.
No, we were idiots, is what we were.
Fighting idiots.
Yeah, fighting idiots. Let's approach stealthily.
Yeah, guerrilla warfare. All right. Spectre
Then,
kind of
if
like.
we think we can take it,
Spectre kind of whips out his knife. I say, judging by the glint of the blade, we've got maybe about 4 hours of daylight left. Think we can make this in 1 hour?
oh, we're doing that now, are we?
Well, I know if I didn't suggest it, you were.
All right, Asher, do you want to know a new game?
Sir?
It's really simple. We start running. And we don't stop. If one person jumps, the rest of us jump.
Okay.
Then eventually we get tired and stop. Or one of us gets hurt, and then we gotta stop.
With these bodies, I don't think either of us are going to get hurt.
That's my concern. So 3, 2, starts running.
Hey! It starts running after.
Asher was already ready to go, so yeah, he's going. He's evil. He cheats.
Asher learned it from somewhere.
No fair!
I wonder how many times he's done that to Asher before Asher figured it out.
I'd say twice.
We're running to
Spectre's
danger.
just a slow learner.
All right, give me a give me an athletics roll, everyone.
All right. Just straight athletics, or do we put in a trait or knowledge skill?
With the other things.
Okay. Guess I'll do body.
Okay.
Forceful, acrobat, or athletics.
Yeah, same here.
All right,
Oh.
check. I think it's 9 again.
We got rerolls, right?
Yes.
I rolled a little bit better.
Do y'all
Do
mind if
sixes
I
count?
take one? I'm pretty sure that's a
Yeah, go ahead.
super fail right there. It is.
Oh, sixes do count? Yay.
No sevens.
Oh, sevens? Oh.
Yeah.
I rolled bad.
I rolled way worse. Well. Okay.
You wanna do something about all them ones there?
I can reroll a couple of them with souls.
You buy a detour, you might get beaten by a red guy.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time.
Jace is getting assassinated.
Also wouldn't be the first time.
Gonna soul that one. 3. Because even Digivolved, he only has 4 dice with this.
Also, one of the ones, just that way I can have a positive number here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minus. Okay, I
think
got
I
4
only
now.
rolled-
I'm
I
not
only
totally
rolled
failing.
2. No, I got beat.
We're a lot older than we used to be. This ain't as easy as it used to be, man.
Well, bulk Jace is too top heavy. Little legs can't support all that meat. You know what I'm saying?
There are several ways that can be taken, and all of them are correct.
All of them.
We're all free running. Sorry.
Yep, like dashers in a football studio. Or stadium.
You'll get there faster than a Florida recount.
I feel disappointed in myself for laughing at that. But
Don't worry, a few people escaped from the city.
Still with us, Kirk?
I have been muted. God dang it.
Oh, everyone scratch it off your bingo card. Kurt was muted.
I was talking and no one was responding. I was going, why isn't anyone responding? And then I realized, oh, that's why. Because I was asking. It's like, yeah, you guys did well there. You guys able to keep running, no problem. Where specifically are you guys heading towards? Like, what are you going to be looking for, or how far do you want to go?
The plume of dust.
We're heading towards danger.
Towards danger?
And we stop when, as the rules say, when we get too tired to continue, or one of us gets hurt.
I mean,
Okay.
if a two didn't make any of us get hurt, I'd hate to see what happens rolling a -1 will do.
I almost had a -1 there. Don't chance it. I decided I didn't want to botch and break my leg that pathetically.
Just Peter Griffin on the ground.
Ah! Ah!
All right, so you keep running. It's gonna be a bit. If you're just heading towards danger. So, could you guys give me an investigation roll, please?
I think that might be a roll I'm actually half decent at. Yeah, I've got 1 die in it. Yay me.
Same here. It's okay.
Mind. I guess
Did I go in
mind,
the box?
instinct, investigation. 3.
That did not go in the box.
7. I got 7 dice. Two. I'm rolling stinky poo poo today.
So am I. Well, I'm doing okay. 2.
Welcome to the 2 Club.
Oh no, the curse
So,
of 2s.
investigation, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, let's see what the 4 dicer over here is going to roll. Probably also a 2. I do it too. It was 4 dice. And it was a 2.
No, actually, it's 4.
Ah, boo.
Oh, 2 plus 2 equals 4.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That counts as
See?
2.
Oh, wait, no. He'd actually have 5 dice. Because investigation would be more mind-based. Okay, still 4.
All right. So, Asher, you're the one who actually spots the you're the one who actually spots it first. The it's very far in the distance. Like it would probably take you at least a day's travel to get there at where you're at. But you can see the dust clouds that are just rising up. And it's really, really far. However, you can see the massive figure slowly walking in your guys' direction. And at its feet, you can barely, Asher, make out the forms of the Proto-X just kind of moving along with it. You recognize this giant creature that is slowly making its way towards you guys. This is the creature that took over Jace's son. Or at least it did where you guys were from.
Are you talking about the one when we first met Ray, or...
Second. When you guys left.
I was not there for the, for that.
Nothing took over Ray's son. He digivolved, I thought.
No, sorry, no, I meant Jace's son.
Seneros, I think.
Yes.
I don't know. They're all so confusing to me. I don't know who we're talking about.
Oh,
anymore.
you're talking about the Calamity.
Yes.
Oh, that thing. When we were
Yes.
just... The thing that's about to kill my son in the future before we got time warped away.
Yes.
The big spooky goat thing from, what was it? Shipwreck 64.
Yeah.
Yes.
I need to play that game.
Big goat dad.
And Sim, enjoy your food from Rex.
Thank you.
I won't hesitate to blow its knees off, Kerr.
They're fine. But yes, it looks like this is what is headed your guys' way at the moment. Again, it's much larger, so you can see it way better despite how far away it is. Asher can barely see the Proto-X that are kind of following at its feet. But this is the one who is walking towards you at the moment, and it will probably be at this point, probably about a day before it will reach the town. Or closer to reaching the defenses you guys started setting up.
Spectre, I guess, is just looking at a tree. Hey, Jace, come over here. It's kind of a pretty tree, isn't it?
No, I think Kerr said that you two can see the Calamity guy, but only Asher can make out the X.
Yes, Asher's the only one who can see the smaller X that are following in its wake, and actually, it looks like they're actually coming off of its body every once in a while. Like, one or two kind of gets knocked loose when it takes a step.
Okay.
Ah. Yay. That's, oh, wrong voice. That's not exactly what I was planning on seeing today.
He seems a little familiar.
Yeah, he's the thing that's about to kill my son in the future, remember?
Again?
Yep.
I don't think that our traps are gonna be much use against him.
Uh, it'll definitely slow down the small ones.
Oh, yeah,
And
but
he
Jason and I don't
actually
see the
might
small
trip.
ones. Wait, who said that?
The voice of the narrator who is serving as your conscience at the moment.
Oh. That seems a little bit more than that we might be equipped to really deal with. I mean, this body's great and all, but I don't like. Isn't that supposed to be one of them their calamities or something?
Yep.
What's he doing all the way out here?
Probably just spawned.
Oh, any ideas? Because I don't know. I don't know if we can take care of that.
Domino. Or Ash. Ash has fought these things before.
I really don't want to call on either of them.
Yeah, we're gonna have to let the rest of the team know this nonsense, though.
I think if we're all together, we could probably take it. Yeah.
Well, we
I
can
mean,
always try.
I'd
Apparently,
be
you
willing to
don't
give
die-
it a go. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, apparently we don't die permanently here, so
I don't know if I'm willing to take that chance, though. Not without a good, solid plan and maybe a better understanding of its abilities.
yeah, but then we'll have to ask somebody. You know who?
I know who you're talking about, and I don't know if I trust that conversation.
Asher's just looking between the two of them. Who?
Mr. Freeze Everything.
Yeah, the Frozen Boy. Yeah, it's a good name. Frozen Boy.
Oh yeah, I don't want to ask him either.
Well, we gotta ask somebody. It's either that or we going blind. We could try and track it for a day, but somebody have to go back and tell the team what we're doing. And hope that we see it do something other than meander this way.
Oh, I mean, I guess we could ask for tips, but
I don't want to be indebted to them.
No, I don't think being indebted is going to solve anything. But at the same time, I don't think we can just fight him outright either. Maybe we'll just have to let the town die?
You know, if they weren't Digimon, this would be way easier. They weren't people. They have to be people.
I don't know. I don't really see any good answers to this one, and right now all I'm thinking is throwing a rock at him. Just to see what happens.
Can you throw a rock that far?
I can try. Like I said, this body feels pretty good. I mean, I think I could give it a shot. What do you think that'd be? 5 points?
5 points.
All right. Asher, since I know you don't have thumbs, watch this. All right, I'm gonna pick up a regular sized rock off the ground, and I'm gonna start winding up.
Okay.
From a relatively safe distance, of course.
We're a day away, man.
Yes.
This is the rock that will go around the sun.
The thing is so far away, it looks tiny on the horizon. You can just barely make it out.
That's why this is funny.
Got a few rocks.
Keep
What
trying
do
for the
I
next
got to
few
roll for
hours.
this?
Don't worry, it's the rock from the last game.
The Oonga
Well,
Boonga Rock?
If nothing else, I can maybe take out a few of the smaller ones. This is one of those things where missing is still good.
If you can throw it a day away, I'll be impressed. If you hit anything, I'll be impressed.
You need at least 50 successes to do that.
Don't worry, he's going to hit something.
50 successes?
He's just going to hit the ground. His friend, the floor.
No, again, this thing is over a day's walk for you guys away. It's so far on the horizon that you could barely make it out.
Several miles.
Make him meet Floor Coon.
It's probably a ranged attack if you actually want to do it.
Yes, it would be a ranged attack.
We have the
Superpowered
best
armor.
person who's not with the group right now for ranged attacks, and his name is Charles.
Okay, chat. Play all the cards.
Give
I want
us
to see
some
Spectre
money!
do it.
I'll do body, forceful, I don't know.
All
What
the
does ranged attack
10s.
require? Marksman?
Yeah?
Oh, that's right. I don't have any dice in
Marksman.
Marksman. Can I make it brawl and just pretend I'm wrestling him from a long way away?
If only I was allowed to use some of my cards.
Do you have range, Spectre?
No, I'm a knife. I have a knife.
Well, a buff has been played for us.
A what?
A buff has been given to
He is
us.
launching Paint's Ball.
All for one has been played.
What does that do?
Random buff for the players up to the storyteller.
Oh.
How about Marksman? Randomly.
Sure, I'll let you do it. What the hell?
Yay.
I'm going to laugh if he hits a 50.
Do I actually need to get 50 dice
Yes.
out?
No, you have to get 50 successes.
This thing is several miles away. Trying to just throw a rock. You normally wouldn't even be able to do it. I'm letting you try, though.
All right, fine. I'll scoot like 1 foot closer. How many dice do I roll?
Congrats. 49 successes now.
If I could play cards, I'd be helping as well.
This would be a marksman roll. I'll let you do that if you want.
Only got like 5 dice.
Roll it.
All the 10s.
Get
All the 10s.
Do it.
All right. I'll roll five dice then. Well, plus 4 because of the armor. 2, 3, 4.
And for digivolving.
I rolled a 10.
Tochemay is laughing.
Rolled an 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
You throw a rock. It goes a good 30 feet before it hits the ground.
Yeah, that's it's a good throw, buddy. Pats you on the back.
I think it was close.
Yeah, sure, close. We'll call it close.
You
Guess
could
we
get
got
it
it
closer. You throw a rock.
Really?
Boom. Hit shot.
Do you really want me to?
Does this look like the face of a Charles?
I chuck a rock.
Do you get better successes?
I think I did, but my thing froze.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you got exactly the same number I did.
You got 5 because of the 1.
Oh, rolled better.
There we go. It unfroze. He goes there. So, planning now. Go back. Reconvene. They gotta be at the trenches by now, right? Hopefully Magna didn't get himself killed.
Aww. As another rock just goes flying past the two of you.
It just goes like about 10 feet just before kerpunk.
Here's this giant serious enemy on the horizon. We keep on stopping to be idiots.
Rocks. Let us beat them with rocks.
This
The
is
Unga
Evolved
Bunga
Spectre.
rock.
You either take Evolved Spectre or you don't.
We're joining in, are we not?
Well,
There's
at
a
least
way-
you
there's a
weren't
way
trying
with
to throw the
words.
trees.
Wait,
Yeah, I'm exalted. This would have.
I have an idea.
Oh.
What is it, Asher?
Well, I've got some schematics for catapults.
Do you really think we can build a catapult? You know what? Why am I asking questions? We're out here in the middle of a field. There's that thing on the horizon. Sure.
I mean, I just can't really think of anything better. I'm not talking to Domino. I'm certainly not talking to Vortigern.
All right. Let's build a catapult.
All right.
Well, I
Turns
was
towards the camera. Montage.
I was thinking we could build it back at the trenches. Yeah.
We'll just grab trees in the way. Having the others will be nice.
Okay, we're building a catapult. Next, we need to find a cat.
I got one right here. Hold on.
No, that won't work. What we need is a catamon or something.
gonna throw you.
No, we've got this. You see, there's this big cat in the sky. We're just gonna grab that one. I don't know why he's been standing up there, talking to us this entire time, but we could just use that one.
Oh, you see the talking head too? I thought it was just me.
Oh, I thought that was just a PTSD hallucination that's been there the whole time.
Oh
I thought
yeah.
it was my depression.
No, you, Jace, you know if it's a PTSD hallucination because it would be trying to kiss you.
Ugh. I'll let other people kiss that one.
Jace. I'm calling for you, Jace. Please lay down. Let me embrace you in my gentle hold.
I'm not on mushrooms right now. You can go back to the mushroom hole. That's where you live and that's where you stay. All right, let's head back.
Green equals poison.
Jace throws a lump of grass at you.
All right,
Asher, please roll for poison damage.
Shrieks of agony.
Picks up Asher along the way.
Cancer. It's overwhelming me. It's
-1 for poison damage.
You get
That's
a
a
piece of
very
grass
good
stuck
poison
in your
damage.
nose.
Kerr?
Sorry, I was letting you guys do your thing. Alright, so you guys are going to be heading back then?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we can take a calamity head on, so.
Alright. Alright. So you guys will make it back after about... Just as the sun is starting to go down, you'd be making it back.
Has the other team come upon our trenches yet?
I don't believe they've actually, they've left the town, have they?
Oh, I meant to.
Okay.
Yeah, I left with Charles. I think Brioche is the only one who didn't head with us.
Yeah, I was going.
Alright, then.
Then Ash and Ashgar and Vortigern would also be with you then as well. So you guys would be meeting up right about at the trenches that you dug.
Okay.
Ah,
Dragging
gee.
some trees with us.
We dug this hole. It's so shoddy. God. It's like it's not even a good base at the floor. It's...
I'd like to pop out of the hole and scare Charles.
Go for it.
Yes. What do I have to roll for that?
Stealth.
Yes. I'm gonna go body. Cunning. Where's my stealth? What would that be? Subterfuge? Deception?
Subterfuge, I think.
I don't have any dice in subterfuge. 4 plus 4, 8.
Sorry, ADHD struck. What are we rolling for?
Oh, Spectre decided to hire is going to jump in one of the holes and scare Charles.
Well, I was
Charles
already
immediately
there.
started talking smack about the trenches.
1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1. I got 3.
Charles, give me a investigation roll.
Alright then.
Yeah, but you can't beat a 3. Darn. Wait, that's Asher.
Asher's hiding in a different hole.
Here, let's
Soling
try
one
it,
of the
why not?
one of the ones.
I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Oh, there's a good roll when I'm trying to help screw with a player. Oh my goodness.
Good job.
I'm guessing Jace was the best scarer of us all.
He was the best at hiding.
He just ducks down and he's gone. He watches you two go first and is like, nah, this is how you do it. He doesn't even hide in a hole. He literally walks up right behind Charles and just stands there and waits. He'll let you all go first.
Bah!
God. Spectre, don't do that.
Rank
Don't
up.
do that.
Hold the line.
Rah!
Brandon.
Fall.
God. Damn it.
Charles. We spotted something really dangerous coming up. I think it was right behind us.
What do you mean right behind you? It's I don't see.
Jace leans over and goes, you should really watch your back more often. I could have killed you.
Forward, fucking barrel rolls into the pit. Lands on his head at the bottom of the trench. Legs
So how
dangling.
bad is their pit?
Jesus Christ. I might have sprained my neck on this unsupported ground.
It's okay. I feel pretty good, actually. Thank you for asking. But seriously, we've got something pretty dangerous coming our way over here. It's a calamity.
And
Real
Horu's
quick.
not evacuating.
Real quick, everybody. Blood Wolf, thank you very much for that raid. Welcome in. I hope you had a great stream. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me. You have come into the middle of our Data Resistance Squad Scar campaign. It's one of our Digimon tabletop RPGs. So settle on in and enjoy the show. Alright, go ahead.
And Horu is not evacuating the city.
Well, we tried.
Hey, look, I tried my best to convince him. He picks himself up and like cracks his neck and shoulders and arms and legs.
What do you expect? They don't know any better. They don't know the dangers that are here.
Well, yeah, but he did bring up a point that apparently there's some kind of turf war going on between the cities. So if they left their position, they would kind of maybe instigate a full-on invasion from the nearby cities. You know,
It would be a multi-city
Bodies.
war over who could take them over.
and
You know
as
what?
much
Let's do that.
Excuse me.
Looking at an invasion of X here, plus a calamity. Do you really think not having more bodies would be better?
No, they wouldn't be going for the city. They'd be going for the people that left the city.
And then eventually the X would get here. And by here I mean to them. Look, either we do nothing and the town gets wiped out, or we do that, and while they're, busy with their little, pish-posh fighting, eventually the invasion come, they realizes they have a common enemy, and they all gang up on it. That seems like a far better plan than just us, he counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5, against one calamity.
I don't know about that. The way they're acting, I don't know if that would work the way we want it to.
Yeah, they
I just
seem
don't
pretty,
know if I care.
We still have a chance against the calamity.
Yeah, I mean, we fought that. Well, I mean, he kind of eyes Vortigern a little bit. We dealt with this kind of threat before,
Yeah, and we would have failed. We don't know anything about this one. All that we know is that it's a calamity. And unless we get more information, that's all it's going to be, is just this vague threat.
We have Ash.
Oh, what say you, Ash? This is the threat we saw, and he kind of describes it in vague, rock distance throwing details.
Ash just kind of sits down at one of the trenches and looks deep in thought. I think you can win.
That's what I was
And-
saying.
All right. How do we win? What are
weird
those
abilities
things'
does he have?
powers? Yeah, but what Jay said.
Journeros is linked to the land intimately with the land. He can manipulate it. He can use it to create usually hands. They are basically the embodiment of his curse and hatred. If he grabs onto you, it's going to be like a poison infecting you. But you can avoid it or just break it with a strong enough attack. Suneros himself is just not going to usually do that much. He doesn't usually need to. He can spawn creatures off of himself from his own data. He's big and poofy and furry, and he's really tough. He's, out of the three that I faced, he's definitely the most durable of the three. I have something that would be able to get through his hide, but it's not going to be enough to get to the digital core inside of him. That's his weak spots. I've had to face him a couple of times. I could. How many X were with him already?
A lot.
Wait, there were X with him?
Oh, wait, I don't know this. Never mind. Asher, go. Take that back.
Did Zim lose Discord again?
No. What's up? ADHD
Oh.
brain. It is
Ah,
on one today.
How
I
many
am
X
sorry.
were there?
Okay.
Yeah.
What could Asher's best guess be?
quite a few, and they were growing as it was coming.
Quite a
More
few,
than the
and
fingers on your paws.
a lot of them, and they just kept getting more as they were walking along.
Okay, so he's gonna have like a full army then by the time he gets here. Those things are gonna be pretty weak. You guys should have no problems ripping through them. There's just gonna be a lot of them getting in the way, and I know a spell that will let me get into Cerneros's to basically rip him apart and expose his core. But one, it's a really slow spell, and I can't do anything while I'm charging it. So I'm going to be kind of exposed against a giant army of Proto-X. I can't defend myself against them, so I would need you guys to watch my back. And then after I cast the spell, it's not going to kill him. It's just going to it basically exposes weak point. But that should be enough for you guys to be able to take him on and finish it. But I'm going to be next to useless after I do it. But I wouldn't be able to do any of that without you guys backing me up, at the very least. You guys would be the ones who have to do most of the heavy lifting.
I'd say it's worth a shot, because my only other plan was putting Vortigern into the catapult.
Speaking of the catapult, we're building a catapult.
You're building a catapult with these trees?
Are they not good enough?
Now look at the rings. These ones are all... Eesh. You ain't gonna get much use out of that except firewood. I mean, if you want a good build, of course. Maybe you could build a catapult with these if you want.
All right, you're a blacksmith. You actually know this stuff.
Wow. You know,
He is?
I hammered nails in the boards sometimes, but lend a thing or two.
Ooh, blacksmith.
He's a blacksmith?
Not a blacksmith. I built houses at Hope's Bastion. Well, repaired houses.
You're a repairman? I thought... Never mind.
No, go on, say it.
Nothing.
Alright, yeah.
I always wondered who fixed my house.
Well, either way, I've got schematics for this stuff, so we can go ahead and build it. And it'll be useful.
Can I take a look at those?
Asher's gonna pull out his valve dock and brings up the schematics he's got.
Do I need to appraise these to understand their value?
Asher's got a dot in technology. A couple dots.
Oh, dang.
Which is where catapults would fall under.
You know, that's fair. It is a technology. Alright, so it's good. Yeah. No, these are good. This will work. That's surprisingly coming from you, actually. Good job.
They are apparently pretty dang good schematics. With 5 successes. Kerr, are you muted?
No, I was just chuckling at the fact that, yes, they are very good schematics. You have full schematics to build a catapult.
Oh, yeah. They could square this away in a couple hours. Not bad, Asher. You know, I didn't know you had this kind of stuff in you. So good job on that.
You got
Well,
nothing
yeah.
but time. At least a half day.
I played Digifinder. Of course I've got this kind of stuff. I also have the full stat block for it if you want that.
No, I don't need to get myself involved in tabletop RPGs.
So you see, the way it works is you take this and it's got a plus 16 to attacks against objects.
Sure.
But
Right.
Jason, right. Sorry.
Do you mind if
I was about to say, do you want to build a catapult or do you want to talk about a catapult?
Yeah.
Let's get building.
Build a catapult.
Yeah, we can start building. Yeah. Some of those trees ain't too bad actually. We could use some of that.
Jason, why don't you suddenly feel irritated by that tune you just sang?
I know. I used to do that to irritate Asher when he was a kid.
All right, so if you want to build a catapult, that's going to be a craft roll.
All right.
Ooh. I think Charles has this one. I think I'm just going to throw a teamwork at it because I'm not sure I'm going to be helpful. So
Yeah, I'll give you a +3 on since you have the schematics and everything.
Asher does not have.
Teammate in.
Okay, so one person can toss in teamwork, another one can toss in craft, and then beyond that, it's up to Storyteller approval on throwing in other stuff. In this case, I would like to toss in Asher's technology, directing things and double-checking the schematics to what they're building.
Jace, do you have anything in craft?
I have nothing in craft. The best I could do is etiquette in that section.
You can talk politely to the catapult.
I have a unit of craft.
Oh, okay.
And I got taupe.
I've got a teamwork dot I can toss in, so.
Which makes me the smartest one in the room.
Spectre is just going to just run and just go grab materials for people. He's not necessarily helping with the building. He's just kind of there. Testing his muscles.
Well, for the record, with the way the system works is that you going and grabbing stuff can help if Kerr allows it. Like, while we don't need to have a real explanation on how we're helping if we're using the same skill or the teamwork expertise, but other things can be tossed in by other people. Like if you're working a forge, a fire type would be useful for helping to get the metal, melted down. And that could possibly lower the difficulty or add extra dice. So it all comes down to what the Storyteller allows beyond the first two. So you going and grabbing materials can still help. Of course, it depends on Kerr, who might be muted.
I'm here. I was listening to you talk.
Oh, okay.
You just don't even let us roll for it. It's a catapult. Let us have a catapult.
No,
I think
I've
this
got,
is
I've
a
got
team
incentive.
effort.
I've got incentive. I had a stupid idea.
I think this is like a team effort at this point.
Do you want to hear my stupid idea?
Go for it.
You see, we're small enough to be launched by a catapult where we're rookies, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can digivolve midair, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happens if we launch each other out of the catapult at this thing? Those of us that are melee fighters.
Instant death.
It grabs
Flaming
you.
Magna.
No, he's earthbound.
It has hands. Catch these hands.
I'll catch these hands.
Bring it on.
This was Nest.
This is an opportunity to get launched like a goblin.
Bring it on. You'll have a flaming Magna launching at the enemies.
Okay, so we've got one craft from Brioche. We've got one teamwork from Jace. Are you going to allow Asher to add in his technology skill? Kerr? Did my Discord break? Ugh!
There it
That
is.
is
There.
Okay. As I was saying, we've got one craft from Brioche, one teamwork from Jace. We've got... Are you going to allow Asher to include his technology, Kerr?
sure.
Cool. So we got 2 extra from that for a total of 4 bonus. You're already giving the 3.
So that's
So
14. Unless he wants to count Spectre gathering like better wood as a additional dice or something.
or he can lower difficulty or whatever he may choose. And then, of course, Magna can also decide how he's going to help with this.
I mean, what can Magna do other than just help with supplies, since, like, fire's not good with catapults?
Yeah, he could. He could look out for more wood and such. He could even just cut the wood. I mean, someone's got to cut it, you know. Spectre can go chop down the trees, and then he can bring them to Magna. Magna can cut them, sand them down, and then
Fire hardening the end of a stick can definitely help.
True.
Magna can see the
log.
problems in the plan.
What?
Magna
what?
can see the problems in the plan.
he's a little nitpicker.
Are you sure about that? Because Magna's more medical than technology.
Yeah, Asher's got us there. He's putting his technology in.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just seeing how the catapult would betray us.
Yeah. How many dice, Kerr? Like, what are we rolling? How much?
I think this is all Charles rolling. I think he's at 14 right now.
Yeah,
We're at
Charles.
14.
Okay.
But we're just seeing if Kerr would add anything for Magna and Spectre helping out. Just gathering the wood and cutting it.
I'll give a +1 for each of them.
Alright then, so it's 16 dice in total.
Don't roll 16 ones, please.
I will
Well,
say,
five is
as
just-
the rules are written, each of us can choose to roll out what we are putting in. Because rolling is fun.
Sure, why not?
Alright,
I roll this. I rolled a 10. I rolled
roll
this.
again.
Rolled a 7.
I did not help.
Here we go. Here's mine.
Of course, that's a Magna thing to have happen.
Magna burns all the wood.
I'm sorry, I had such good rolls from earlier today. Well, earlier tonight, it's like, it's gotta balance out. We gotta give him a 1.
Alright. Now it's just for the big roll. So it's Charles's 7 plus the 3 for the schematics.
Oh, Brioche, did you use your +1 die?
Nope.
You want to add that to this?
Okay.
Why not?
He said okay. To my Discord.
Yeah,
No.
did you want me to roll it?
Yeah, why not? Go for it.
Go ahead.
At
Okay.
10 again. Jeez, Brioche. And you're showing us all up.
All
There
right.
you go.
And now,
now
yeah, you
That's
plus
Charles.
3.
Big man roll. Big man roll. Woo.
All ones.
Wow, that was a curse.
I vote interference, so we get. I vote that we get free reroll on that. Interference from the storyteller.
I did not.
He
think
clearly
You blowing my
made
dice,
us have
Kurt.
a bunch of wands.
Yeah. I mean, of course, he had to shake the online program to mess up everyone.
I can't do that. I just said get all ones.
Yeah, you cursed
Yeah.
the dice. Stop using magic in the game, man. It's not fair.
Yeah. interference.
I just played the Uno reverse card. Kerr, you cursed yourself. And I'm a little jealous. We have 3 people who evolved.
You're gonna roll ones. You're gonna roll
I
ones.
mean, we
you're
can
gonna,
all
gonna,
evolve at
gonna.
any time.
Yeah, whenever we want.
Yeah.
I
you could've
forgot
done it
about
this
that,
whole
okay?
time, Magna. You could have done it, but you just didn't think about it.
Wait, I could have evolved and roasted Horu even more?
Well, you could have. Yeah, I guess. You
Oh.
Yeah, you
could
could
have
have.
evolved right in front of his face when he called you a little baby boy.
Oh, I'm upset now.
Do we have any other rerolls? I think we have another
We
reroll,
do.
don't we? Do you want to take that, Charles?
I would like. Yeah, I think that'd be. Pretty
Oh, Jace, did you use your exploding 10?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
All right then. Yeah, let's reroll.
Well, before you re-roll, see what comes of that 10, because it could always be one of those 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, but... Okay, now re-roll.
Alright, okay.
You will roll all of the ones. You will
Kerr.
roll all of the ones.
Kerr.
Rolling 10s.
I smite you with ones.
Why I can demand 10s. My magic's more powerful than yours.
Kerr.
But he also rolled an equal amount of ones.
Kerr, I will body you. There's no escape. I will throw the hands.
I can re-roll at least one.
Using
As
soul,
well.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got one more re-roll left. Okay.
I will toss in one of my souls to soul boost to re-roll another one.
I'll do the same thing.
I
want this to work.
Mine.
Go for it. Go ahead and take mine. I'm in the way anyway, so it's funnier this way.
Alright, then it looks like I got another soul, just in case this doesn't go well.
He knows the way.
That is...
10.
1.
I'm calling it that the 10 was Jace's soul.
100%, yeah, because he was the third person who said it.
Yeah.
I got a
How it
3 and
works.
you got a 2, Zim.
Okay, let's see. So that would be...
Yeah, altogether.
9.
1, 2, 3.
I got 9, but then there's everyone else's.
Altogether, we got 18 successes.
Yeah, you're able to build a picture-perfect catapult.
All right, Magna, come here.
Charles swipes the sweat off his brow, hands on his hips as he looks at this magnificent work of art. Chef kiss.
And if after this fight is over, we can take this back to the town.
I'm sure a couple of war criminals would enjoy this, huh?
As you said, it's a work of art, and they're the city of art.
You know just what to say, Brioche.
Sometimes.
Okay, Jace, what do you want me to do?
Just come here for a moment.
Okay, I'm scared, but okay.
Puts you in the catapult.
Wait, what are we doing?
Ready?
Immediately cuts the rope.
Oh, I was just teasing him, but apparently Spectre went for it.
Wait, we didn't name it. We didn't name it anything.
So it just needs
watching.
testing.
How do...
You can fly!
Magnus is like tumbling in the air, spinning head to tail. And he's like, Digivolve.
Out of character, I was literally just gonna tease him a bit, but
Pull!
What's that song? what the has a music video of the guy falling through the air really hard. It's like was it gospel?
I'm
just thinking of the song "Just Fly." Fly away.
Um,
Fatter's gonna help.
so the whole thing was like, oh no, digivolve while I'm in the air. Open the wings, catch the air in order to like stop or just slow down.
Glide. Mary
Glide
Poppins your way back.
Yes.
That worked out better than I thought.
Please never again. Please.
That looked like fun.
I was terrified. Why was I spinning so much?
Well,
Why?
Whee!
Looks like a charm, I guess.
Yeah, see, everything worked all right. Catapult got tested. Magna didn't get hurt. It's all fine.
Maybe next time, don't actually cut the rope, though. Spectre.
What?
Just saying. Injuring each other is probably not the wisest idea.
Injuring? I was testing.
Hey, Magna, come here.
What are we doing this time?
Same verse, same as the first?
I think he could go farther.
This is why I don't evolve. It changes you too much.
Wait, so you're gonna launch me again?
Maybe.
No, we're not. Winks at Jace.
I can see that. I can see that. God, this is the worst decision ever.
Roll investigation.
So, real quick, how much time do we have left?
23 minutes, I think.
No, I meant like before they
Over a day.
get here. Oh,
Basically, you get to go sleep and then wake up, and they'll probably be close to getting here.
so do we have enough time to build a trebuchet?
No.
Oh, come
You don't need a
on!
trebuchet. Let me be launched from the trebuchet, Kerr.
See, the problem with trebuchets is that they sometimes malfunction and launch things directly into the ground.
Let
They're
me break
also-
my bones.
They're also for breaching the castle walls.
I mean, a calamity might as well be
Yeah, I was gonna say the thing's probably big enough to count as a castle.
That's
Yeah.
fair. I guess if there's gonna be like millions of those little X things, and I guess an inaccurate flinging of the rock is probably all right. Yeah.
I mean, if nothing else, it gives Brioche something to do until they get in range of the what was it, the fatal ladle?
The fatal ladle, oh no.
All right, well, I guess we launch Magna again. Possibly go slightly farther. Let's build a campfire and I guess relax for a little bit and take on the fight in the morning.
Might as well down Digivolve so that we were not exhausted.
Do we have to, Jace?
We've never stayed in these forms this long. Who knows what's going to happen when we de-Digivolve now? Granted, I've been a Growlmon before for a very long time, but that's a different story.
Fine. You've always been fairly wise on these kind of things. And I don't want to feel like running when I'm sleeping.
Wise choice. Same with you, Asher. Come on.
Okay.
Guys, wait, let me catch up. Please.
I brought out the proper icon for this.
Furry toad.
He is now the Furrito.
Don't teach my hamster to suck eggs.
Oh no.
And we got that
Candy,
set.
I have no idea what you're wanting with this influence. Did my Discord break again?
No.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
We can hear you.
Don't know.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're meaning by this influence, Candy. Send it to me on Discord what you're wanting. But otherwise, yeah, I guess we are all bedding down for the night.
Yeah, now we've got a few minutes if we want to do some conversation, and then we could probably just call it.
Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die.
Magna
Ah,
evolve.
yeah. It's
Pull out the
Alright.
alcohol.
Yeah. Pulls out the alcohol. Y'all are lightweight, so only a little bit this time.
Hey, Magna, you need to devolve. Devolve, Magna. It's not so good for you to stay there. There you go. Good boy, Magna.
Yeah, I kind of like being bigger than everyone.
Well, so do I, but
You're already bigger than me. I'm the smallest out of all of us.
well, I'm always the biggest of all of us, so I guess. Jace winks.
You know what? I'm actually happy.
Just
My mind
take it
just
easy,
blinked.
mimicker.
Titus just stands there and crosses his arms, his big meaty tail just swinging from side to side.
Hi, Titus.
Oh, hi, Titus.
He nods.
ah.
I could show you how you're wrong, but never mind. Easy on the alcohol tonight, guys. No getting drunk. Got it?
Got it.
Somebody got a thimble for Charles. That way he doesn't, like, die.
Listen, Jace, I grabbed a little piece of hardtack on our way over. I can handle a little more than a thimble.
Better give
At least
I
two
think we
thimbles.
just give him a single drop.
Yeah. Kinda like
Whatever.
just
I'd
like-
rather be sober for tonight. You know, when I suddenly vanish and all.
As a
I'm
hand
like-
reaches out of nowhere, grabs onto Charles, and pulls him into thin air. Followed by a note falling to his feet. You'll get him back tomorrow morning.
I forgot the name of the person I
Domino.
wanted to talk. Not Domino. Magna's boyfriend. I forgot the name.
Gar?
Gar?
Gar, thank you. I'm sorry. Too much crazy stuff.
Wow,
Magnus is
you
like-
forgot your own boyfriend's name. That's
I
such
know.
a horrible thing, right? Whatever your name is.
I'm
The start of Leon's evil arc.
I'm
Because
sorry. There's been too many stuff in my personal life happening.
Dude, this is how Gar becomes Leon and turns evil because Magna forgot his name, and then he goes on to forget their anniversary, and then he goes on and forgets him and gets with another man.
No. Magna's just like, I'm happy Gar's not here, so then he doesn't have to watch me fight.
Gar lifts a hand and waves to you, standing over next to Ash.
Crap.
He's been there, as I said. He traveled with you guys.
Yeah, you know. We got a whole
Hey.
little caravan of dudes hanging around.
Magna. Magna.
What is it, Jace? I want to die right now.
You forgot your boyfriend existed again, didn't you? So there's this one time you were over at our place studying, right? And we were sitting in our room tossing a knife back and forth, and you looked directly at me in my eyes and said, "You're lucky my boyfriend's not here right now because he could get hurt and I'd be very mad at you if you hurt him."
I want to die.
It was hilarious. Do you guys want to hear other embarrassing stories about Magna from the past?
Please, no.
Yes,
Are we in our future?
And I think this is where we cut to black. As we hear Magnus scream out, "No!" as his darkest secrets begin to be aired out to the group.
I don't know. I kind of want to hear all
just
these.
takes a swig. Yeah, Spectre just takes a swig of alcohol as he just like leans back and just enjoys the moment.
Asher's playing his game. He is currently playing Kill It with Catapults.
Alright. That's game.
All right, everybody. Thank you all so very much for joining us today for Data Resistance Squad Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It is one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around, as well as coming by, hanging out, grabbing some packs of cards to stream loots, or you can also help out by using our Humble Bundle partner link. And we also have a Fantasy Grounds affiliate link that you can use through our link tree, which for the record is the program we use for our rolls. But for now, thank you so much for joining everybody, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Everybody, bye. Make sure not to do a Magna and be advised. I'm just happy everything's working out now for my life.
I just realized that I switched to the wrong screen. I meant to switch to this one. But, you know, all that same stuff I already said, yeah, just bye.
Bye.